Iron Horse?
Iron Horse.
Iron Horse.
Yeah, I got a Redmond's tan as well.
Because your girlfriend's not that pretty.
Is that their thing? That should be.
That'd be great. We should make some more. We should do like catchphrases.
Make some more catchphrases.
Honest catchphrases.
That's a good idea.
Like the OG one is Ron White. Diamonds. Yeah, that'll shut her up.
Yeah. Oh my God, I remember that. Such a wholesome shut up wife joke.
Yeah.
That wouldn't work today.
Yeah, we should come up with some more of those.
That sounds good. Well, let's do the intro then.
All right, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, roadies and gentle people, groupies of all shapes, sizes, sexes, and genders, welcome
And blast!
Blast House Podcast, BandHouse Podcast, Blast. Last week's Blast was good.
I did it extra long.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't here the last 2 weeks. Tried to get a little more out of my system.
Right.
I'm sorry I worked my ass off. I felt like I was right in that first
It was
one.
triple tracked.
Was it?
No, it was double, but
Damn.
now it's tripled.
Can you do it again? Because I sang over it.
You wanna
No,
hear
you
it?
can't do it again.
I could if you want.
Just do it again.
Yeah. You want to press it?
What is it? Which
It's
one?
the blue. Blue's always like the most recent pressed one. Here we go.
And blast!
Welcome to BandHouse Podcast, Volume 24.
It's exciting.
Yeah,
You know what? We're the best. It's better without everybody.
I think so. We're the main
Fuck
guys.
'em.
You're the main guy.
Fuck 'em.
And I'm like the fucking producer.
All right, shut up. I gotta hear this. I'm sorry I worked.
Yeah, dude, that's good.
Yeah. Why wasn't it like that? It's not
spent
like that
some-
on the album.
Yeah, is it not?
I don't think
Did the mastering go bad? I spent cheap on mastering, I think. Or I spent good on... Either way,
No.
Either way, we've had better recordings than the
Although I never listened to it in something like this.
It's different.
So maybe that's what it is.
It sounded good
It's
to
more
me.
depth.
You know when you go back and listen to stuff that you hated, it's not as bad after like 6 months. You're like, oh, who's this? Oh, that's me.
Yeah, take the blame checks out pretty
Yeah,
reasonably.
it's all right. The recording quality I wish was better, but I tried too hard.
It's tough, dude.
I tried doing a bunch of new things on a new project. I should have just went with what I was doing.
It's tough, man.
I've done about 200 songs since then. I almost over exaggerated.
I think we know the way though now.
Yeah.
I think maybe you use the at-home stuff to the best of your ability, get it as best you can to get the best idea for when you take it to a studio.
Yeah.
You say, all right, here's the demo. Help us make it not a demo.
Right.
But this is what we're doing.
So we'll do that again.
So that they'll... and
Junk
then they're like,
science
all right.
coming back at you. A soft open. It's like we're coming at you like instead of like I always want to like blast people off with a bunch of stuff.
I should have brought...
We're just gonna do a slow open.
I was actually gonna bring my amp and stuff to try it out, but
Too heavy? Just not gonna work.
no, I was in a mood. I don't know why. I was kind of in a mood this morning.
Yeah, I feel it.
And
Moods will do it.
we were like trying to get out of the house to go to the splash park so Hendrix could run around and everything. And I literally was like, just put the amp in the car. I was like, no, it's too much. I gotta pack my head rush. I gotta pack this.
Ugh, that feeling. Can you?
And I just was like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Here, I want you to act out that feeling.
I knew that like people were gonna bail, and I was like, we're gonna have extra time. This is like the perfect day, and it is. It's the perfect day. I guarantee you, after we do the podcast, we're gonna have probably another 45 minutes to an hour before RJ gets here,
Before he texts that he's
and then
about to leave.
and then we can fuck around. We could have fucked around with it,
Yeah,
but I don't know. You got guitars here. We could still riff. I guess
that's true. Yeah, we can definitely
Something.
riff if we got riffs. I like this Les Paul. I showed off one of the times on the podcast, but that one's been riffing heavy for me.
That's a beautiful Les Paul.
Isn't she noise?
I like the what. Did we ever figure out what kind of burst that is? Is that a backy? Is that a
Ginger
backer
burst, baby.
Ginger burst?
Ganger burst represent gang gangers.
I've never
Ganger
even
gang.
heard of that.
I made
Ginger
it up.
burst? Oh.
I made it up just now.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that weird that
You were
ginger...
fucking me up. I was like, do I really not know
How come
a
we
burst?
call red people...
I know, like, cherry...
red-haired people gingers. Why is that a thing? Because isn't ginger green or, like, yellow or something? Or is ginger red? Ginger root. It's like brown, I guess.
You know, this
not red.
seems like a really simple question, but I don't know.
Somebody will know.
I don't know. I don't know what color ginger is.
Well,
it's got to be red, right? What is that?
Sunsets.
That's sharp.
It is a beautiful, sharp
No, it's
sound.
not. It's too much.
It is
It's
abrasive.
That's a harsh sound.
It is
Abrasive. There
it's
you
an
go. That's a
abrasive
great
sound.
word for that.
It's sibilant. Ugh, it's a sibilant abrasion on my earlobe dreams. So yeah, I had a bunch of segments, but we're just gonna save it when we have more people. I find that the games do a little better when there's more people.
Yeah.
So
that's the only part about having just you and me is that it's.
Well, last week it was me, or 2 weeks ago it was me and Dane, and the game didn't. It kind of worked. It luckily kind of worked because he didn't know some that I thought he would definitely know, which made it more like, is he gonna get him?
What was the game?
It was I just did sound clips of movies. So I'll bring that one back when I have more time to do more movies. Also, that's hard to monetize these episodes with those.
With things.
I'll cut them out and clip them out. YouTube gives you a lot of options now, which is great. Also, I'm 3 for 3 on disputing the Guns N' Roses one we got. I said, this is fair use. I was talking about how he shreds and how cool it is. This is a teaching moment. And like, it's like an Yngwie lick. It's fours. It's descending. I said all that stuff. And then next thing I know, the video's up and I look at my email and it's all good.
Oh.
And then 2 more times after that. On
Really?
others. One of them was like,
Okay,
Yeah.
so this is something that you could teach me here.
I know, I'm
So-
finally learning these things now.
So you're saying that like if you're using it for educational purposes.
So there's fair use, and there's a bunch of everybody on Reddit's like, "Oh, you don't know fair use. No, you don't know." It's like music theory. You don't know it.
Oh,
I know
okay.
it though. You don't know it.
Okay.
So let me tell you, because I know it and you don't know it.
Right, I don't know it.
In this case,
I actually don't know it.
and
I
know a
really
little,
don't.
And now I kind of do. But fair use is like, you get Rick Beato talking about how this song's in 7/8, and here's the chords, like them bones, like that analysis he does. It's like amazingly, obviously teaching. Ours was more, I didn't break it down as much. Ours was just like me talking over the Guns N' Roses thing. But another thing that makes it not fair, or that makes it fair use and allows me to use it and monetize it, is the fact that it's the end of the song. Because it said, is this the gist of the song? Like, we didn't use a hook. We didn't use "Take Me Down to the Paradise City" with it. We just used the end where it's like, you know, so there's like all the factors together.
Oh.
I know. Isn't that helpful and nice?
That's interesting. So is it
Just post shit online, and if someone takes it down, that's a learning experience.
Argue with them. Just fucking argue.
I mean, just read what their thing is. They tell you the Facebook's harder. It doesn't show me what part of the song they muted. So I have to watch the video.
Yeah.
I'm not into it.
So basically it's like if you can say it wasn't the song itself that
I
is
showed
getting
a
me the views,
30-second
it's
clip.
my education
Right,
in
exactly.
which I use the song as a prop that's getting me the views.
Another
aren't-
good point.
People aren't looking at my videos because they're wanting to hear Paradise City. They're looking at this video because they want to hear my thoughts about Paradise City.
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, it goes another level where, and I get most of my knowledge, or at least in the past, was from Rick Beato's rants, because he's way up there, and he actually, like, my videos are monetizable. We don't make any money on them. They're monetizable. His are being monetized. He's making cash flow on it, so they're looking at his. And
Yeah.
he puts out, who is it? If Guns N' Roses, I thought was one of them. The Eagles, Garth Brooks, like something big like that. Not that he would ever, I don't think he ever talks about Garth Brooks, but I'm sure that Garth would be on that list. But they kind of take it down anyway. And because they can do whatever they want, even if it's fair use.
Because at a certain point, you're just too big.
I don't know, really.
That's
You'll have to watch the
weird.
rants. I'll
That's weird.
post some of Rick Beato's rants. Look at the years, because they change every month.
I'm
these
wondering
YouTube policies.
I'm wondering if that's why like Lost in Vegas can do what they do. Because
Reaction video. That's what I claimed it as, a reaction video. Yeah.
I watched that to see their reaction. I've already heard the song. If I wanted to hear the song, I would just listen to the song. I want to know what those guys think about
Right.
it.
Plus, then you get people who don't know the song but just love those guys and will watch all their videos. You get the new now.
Yeah,
new
they're
fans.
almost helping bands.
Yeah, they are absolutely helping bands.
Yeah.
And this is my big thing, not my big thing, but Rick Beato's big thing, and I am jumping on board because I have always been like that. I've always been like, music's kind of free. Y'all can, like, I like to make money like this way, where we do a video on YouTube and hopefully we can do an ad read or something where nobody's like we're all getting paid. We're all doing what we want to do.
See, in my mind, I feel like the only way to really make money as a musician anymore, you just make everything free. It's just free. It's accessible. Anyone can download it.
Yeah.
You're not going to make any money. Don't even fucking bother trying. What's the point?
Yeah.
And then just play shows.
Yep.
Play fucking shows and have merch at
And
every
there's people
single one.
who don't play shows and do it. So if you do it and play shows, you're making 190% more money.
You got to do,
Because live shows, I've made almost $30,000 one year, and now this year has been.
That's fucking incredible.
I know, and this year's awful, and I'm like already above 10. So
that is incredible, though, that you have made. That is a considerable amount of money.
It's about as much as I've made.
Right,
doing
that's
everything
what I'm saying.
else.
I mean, like, I have had jobs that make less money than that. So I'm like, you have gotten to a level that.
And that was
higher
2019 for context, so that's good still.
Yeah, I mean, that's really. Or no, 2020 was COVID.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say, man, you.
Well, that's why 2020 I made. 2020 I made like $3,000, or no, because January there's never gigs.
Yeah.
So February I had like 1 gig, and then COVID happened, and so like I made nothing 2020, very minimal 2021, and now this year I'm up over 10, but that's all from the last 3-6 months, because everything's kind of opening back up. As I say that, everybody's got COVID that I know, but I don't see them, so I'm not exposed at all.
I know. I've been lucky so far, but there's no way I avoid it entirely.
I know, and
at some point
I don't
it's gonna
expect
happen.
anybody to avoid it entirely at this point anymore. Like that was kind of my expectation before, but now it's like, if you haven't got it this far, especially, good for you. Good on you.
I have. Well, I mean, at least not.
But even
that
if
I know
you
of.
have got it, like, it's fine. It's no big deal. Everybody's gonna get it at some point.
Yeah, I mean, at some point you're gonna get it.
Dylan's got it. Oh yeah, I invited him to come to the podcast. He's like, "You'll definitely get COVID, but I'll come over."
I'll come over. You're gonna get COVID, but I'll come over.
Everybody just didn't say anything to that.
No, we don't want you there.
Yeah, nah, thanks. But yeah, last week's episode was great. Asia had a good time. She texts back saying thanks for
She was
having
funny.
her on. She was funny as shit.
Yep.
Yep.
See, that's the one-on-one you should get is Asia. I think you and Asia.
Or me, you and
one-on-one.
Asia, and you guys could just chat and I could produce.
That would be pretty good.
I do like that. Produce, but I also have the mic and the mutes so I can just talk the whole
She's
time.
funnier than all of us, I think.
I would say she is a character for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's funny.
Yeah.
But she's just like,
She's funnier than all of us.
She
in that
rocked.
She's funny.
she's a funny character. Her character is funny. Her personality, that's what it is. Is comical. So yeah.
Shout out to Asia.
Shout out to Asia. Shout
Good
out
job being funny.
Shout out to Dylan for taking the
Hell of a singer, too.
When I told Dylan that, or no, it was, I don't know how he found out, but he was like, "Who's this Asia?" Oh, I made that group text for the whole entire BandHouse for up and coming maybe 30th episode extravaganza.
It took him like 10 seconds to send like an Asia meme.
I know. And he goes, "Who's Asia?" I'm like, "This is my friend, blah, blah, blah. She sings with us sometimes. She's singing with us on this next gig." I was like, just saying that. And he goes, "Oh, well, I could dish it back." I was like, "All right." He's like, "I'll get her."
I'm going to get her.
I was like, "All right."
I'm going to get her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'll be a good one, too.
That was so funny. I was like, you probably never meet him, so just shit on him.
Mm-hmm. Now she's definitely going to meet him.
No, now it's going to be next week. He'll be there.
It's going to be a thing. But no, I'm excited to do a Seattle podcast and I want to do like a 6 to 8 people music. What is this? Here's what I have in my head. I was just thinking of it today since Thursdays I just do this all day. Just think of ideas, clean my room. I did play some Smash for a little bit, and it felt real nice. I was just...
You shine spiking today?
Nope, just Peach all day long, every day.
Oh, that's right.
Snip,
I always picture you as
nugs.
a fox.
Nope. I tried the other day, and I'm like, too fast, too hard.
Too much. You get the right.
Peach is like playing black in chess. It's like you might start off behind, but if you wait till they mess up, you might have a better position.
Yeah.
It like makes you play that way more.
Yeah, Peach.
I've been playing a lot of chess too.
Peach would definitely instigate mistakes because Peach is way slower than most of the players you would play.
Right.
Which
is the comparison to black on chess. Remember, I said I could write a book about Melee and the comparisons of Melee and chess?
Yeah.
And you had your awesome timing, yeah, but nobody would buy it joke that fucking ripped when we were camping. That was good. You don't remember that? Well, that's why I told it on this, because it was really good. Because I'm going to write it, and people are going to buy it, and I'm going to show you someday.
Oh, God.
I'll sell it to 30.
Our best jokes,
Well,
man.
chess got popular in the internet, in the video game, in the Twitch world there for a while because of the Gambit, Queen's Gambit. That movie was just pretty dope.
That is a great
They really show the
miniseries.
chess more than most shows about chess do, which I think is cool. They somehow make it interesting. Like her doing it on the ceiling. They show you the cool stuff.
That was a great... it was a miniseries, right?
It was one season of a show. I love that. I love that about it. Anyway, it made chess so popular on the internet, and then all the Melee people were talking about it. I was like, now's my chance, dude. I got to get this book out.
Yeah.
Penguin House.
Too much time.
I know, I don't write books.
Yeah, dude.
I don't read books.
Your best bet is to like go to an author and be like, this is a good idea.
Yeah. And your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker.
Oh,
it's just one of those days. Gotta add Limp Bizkit and Creed into every podcast. Bands people love. You guys love it. Hush, my child. I saw a TikTok.
Don't you cry.
Everything will be alright. Close your eyes and drift to sleep.
What is it?
Rest in peace. Oh, it wasn't sleep. You said sleep.
Dream.
Drift and dream. Rest in peaceful sleep. If there's one thing I hope I show you, if there's hope I show you. Good God, I love that. Just give love. I said, just give love to all. I saw a TikTok that said, if you listen to Seven Dust, you have a good sense of new metal. And I was like, I like that opinion.
Dude,
I have a terrible sense of new metal. I like Limp Bizkit and
Seven Dust. Seven Dust is like a step below Foo Fighters for me.
Oof.
In that...
Oof.
Hold on. Just give me a second. Give me a second. Yeah, I think you'll agree with me on this.
All right.
So,
chug while you explain.
So Foo Fighters, I like the Foo Fighters, but if I never hear the Foo Fighters ever again, it won't make a difference to me.
I see. And
I don't seek them out.
Is the same, except for you will never hear them again.
I probably, there's a good chance I'll never hear them again. But like when they come on, it's fine. But it's not as fine as Foo Fighters.
Let's have a new metal. I'm gonna sing
There's
some
a
lyrics.
good chance I might skip a Seven Dust track.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna sing some lyrics. You tell me the song. Ready?
You know Seven Dust
No,
lyrics?
I don't. I'm just gonna sing some new metal lyrics, and you're gonna guess what song it is. Let's do.
He's a hard one to imitate.
I know. I don't know his voice. The last day of the rest of my life. I wish I would have known that.
Cause I'd have kissed my mama goodbye.
That's new metal. I was like trying to think about.
I didn't tell her how much I loved her.
Probably
how much I care.
I think of anything with heavy drop guitars and rap, new metal.
Yeah.
If there's no rap but there's DJ, still new metal. Like Seven Dust, they don't rap. I don't think, or do they? No, but they have DJ stuff. I bet. Or is it just drop tuned?
I don't really know.
So they're more like Disturbed new metal in that it's just metal.
I really
in the
don't
2000s.
know what actually makes new metal new metal.
Well, don't believe the hype. Our song, I should have put it on the board. I almost did because it sounds so good. But that song I always thought was like a new metal sound. So I did a lot of research into what the genres, the sub-genres.
Sound like new metal? It's like,
I always thought it did. That's
Really?
all. That's all I was saying. Yeah, just like the frigid.
the hype. No bullshit always flies.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, it's alternative metal, new metal.
See, I heard like more. That was like the one that I felt like was the most chainsy sounding.
Yeah, like a
Because we had those
sound.
like parallel fifths harmonies.
True.
going
Maybe
on.
it goes back for. It's just heavier. I felt than the 90s. So.
It is. It doesn't. I mean,
It doesn't have any rapping or
the
any
instrumentation The instrumentation, well, it kind of sounds like Angry Chair a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's Angry Chair. Don't believe the hype. So they're the same song.
See, yeah, it's the same fucking song.
I think they're the same song.
Yeah, it's the same song.
Yeah. I remember when I wrote that too, I was writing a different part to one of our really early songs. And you ever just hear a song or a melody backwards? Like all of a sudden your downbeats are on the offbeats. For some reason your brain has shifted the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing that.
Yep.
And I was just like, dun or wait, dun dun dun. It was supposed to be dun 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 dun. Right? I was jamming like a riff like that, but I switched it up, and then I made some words in the garage at Cameron's house in 2015.
That feel change. I should show you this song by The Cult. Maybe you know it.
What feel change?
Where it feels like you're accenting the upbeat more, but then for some reason you go back to the downbeat.
Oh yeah. It's like a Symphony X move too. The Cult.
War. The song is just called War. It's off of their Beyond Good and Evil album.
I don't know any of their stuff really.
Yeah, it came out. That album came out in like the early 2000s, so it's not a very common album. But my dad had that album, and so I've heard it like a million times. It was like one of those albums you always.
Right.
We always had in his CD player in his truck because it's a fucking banger, dude.
Right.
I don't know why.
How many?
What?
Oh no, you go. I was going to change the subject.
It's one of those like I don't understand why it wasn't bigger than it was because it's a fucking good album,
The Cult?
dude. Yeah, think of like if you've ever heard The Cult, but put like modern like post grunge, like heavy like Godsmack-esque guitars behind it. But you still have that singer.
Cult. How's his voice go again? Like, what does he sing?
Oh, God.
Fire!
Yeah. But
you got me right.
He's got that weird like Jarl, like kind of like
you got me right. No, that's Volbeat. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You get a rise up.
That's a horrible impersonation.
Fire!
I don't know how to do it.
I just do my own.
That's
scream.
also like my favorite Cult song, by the way.
I remember I went and saw him live.
Fire!
That's all I know about him. Oh. Yeah, I feel like I saw him live, like open for Disturbed or somebody that I was actually there to go see. Oh, Korn.
Really?
Yeah, it was like
That's
one of
an
those
interesting
fests.
combo.
I think. I'm almost positive. But anyway, the whole time I was like, oh, this is the song. And then the next song came, I'm like, oh, here it comes. And in fact, it did it like 13, 14 times. I'm like, okay, all their songs to me sound like that one song that goes fire.
Are you equipped? Are you equipped for me to just hop on the pewter real quick and you can just react to it?
Yeah.
Because I really want to show you that song actually now.
Yep.
It's a fucking banger, dude. It's so good. All right. So I'm going to hop on over there. First, I got to care about the birds. Do you do this?
That's the desk mics. It's a little loud. No, I let them drown now.
Do you?
Yeah.
Fuck them?
Yep. I ain't seen it. I never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Conspiracy. That's my conspiracy.
I've never seen it.
I believe that the government tells you to break those up to waste your time so you don't get into the...
I've never seen it.
So you don't figure out about Jebber Epstein's island.
I've never seen someone get murdered, so
I've never
should
seen
not
any...
have police officers.
I've never seen it.
I've never seen it. Fuck them.
There isn't murder. Prove it. Never seen it. Ted Bundy. Never seen him. John Wayne Gacy. I've never seen that man. Show me the bodies. Your face matches the wall. You're shredding 1,000 of those.
It's so fucked up. Well, now the birds. Look.
Yeah.
You got to care about them birds.
It's funny because it's true. Oxygen. Never seen it. Made up. You know what I always think about? This is a real stoner thought.
God.
But I always think about like,
oh my God.
in video games, you know, you just need life, right? You just need your life. Like in old school Zelda, all right? You get your hearts. Boom, you die. That's it. But like in a real life, you need your life But in order to keep your life, you have to breathe stuff, drink stuff, eat stuff, see stuff, and talk to other stuff like you. There's so many things that you have to do or you will die.
That you don't think about.
Yeah. And we learned that from The Sims.
What are those functions? Autonomic?
Yeah, autonomic nerve system.
Yeah, it's all the shit that you do that you don't think about. Mm-hmm. But I'm just going to ruin your day thinking about you blinking.
Oh, I do think about that a lot.
Now, the rest of the day, you're going to actively
I remember
blink.
riding my bike.
The worst thing ever.
Back when we were like 9 and whatever you were when I was 9, like I was riding a bike at that old house area. And I just remember being like...
Wait, back in Puyallup?
Yeah.
Like way old?
Yeah, kids. Riding bikes.
You were 9?
At some point back then.
At that old... Like
I was 9 at some point in my life.
When we were neighbors?
Yeah. I moved in that time. I moved when I was 9. So maybe I was like 7. Because we were itty bitty. But anyway, that was the first time I had the thought of like, I can't stop thinking about my blinks. And if I stop, am I going to stop blinking? And then I realized no. Like moments later, I forgot. I was like, oh yeah.
Yep.
Autonom.
But see, now you're going to think about blink. I'm thinking about blinking.
I think about my breathing all day long, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that is.
But now it's just part of my thing because I sing and I like try to relax my anxiety with yoga and stuff.
All right. Well, anyway, none of that was really that interesting. I'm going to hop on this computer now.
Yeah, go ahead. Fire! Oh!
Fire! I don't know how he sings like that. What is that? He's got like a weird... It's almost like a...
That's his voice. That's his voice, baby boy.
Like a Louie Armstrong gargle.
I see skies of green.
But fire!
And fire!
Yeah, what is that?
I see them blue for me.
You got the whole setup here.
Yeah, dude. You like that black and white cam? It's so bad that I was like, maybe I'll just make it a black and white cam.
What's up with your Ranye?
Oh, here.
Ranye.
You can turn number 4 down. You'll probably never find it, but let me find it.
Number 4. Oh, I got it. Is it down left from 5?
Yeah. There you go.
Hello? Is that better?
Adjust that to... Yeah. Dude, I like this. I can see everything from here. We don't need a freaking producer. Do you like my beep work last week?
That was... You saw my text, right?
Yeah. I didn't do it on purpose. That's the funniest part. I laughed on this couch today at like noon watching the episode because
you heard all of the actual...
I only beeped the 3 big F-bombs, and then the rest of the episode you're just saying the F word all over the place. I'm laughing my dick off earlier this morning because I was in a rush.
My favorite part.
I finished the episode by Monday because I was doing more beach stuff. So I finished it all really in a rush, kind of. So
this is throwing me off.
Oh, you got to keep that one on the other side. Oh, I know what to do. Once you hit it, then minimize it so I can make sure it's working. This is the Cult War. And this is a reaction video. We're going to claim it as such, too. So we don't have to deal with any BS, because I've never heard this song before.
Oh, so it's war, in parentheses, the process.
Sure it is.
Am I able to turn it up out here? Oh, that's probably not a good idea, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah,
Get the mic bleed. I can hear it good enough.
I'm hearing Offspring vocals.
A little bit, yeah.
I don't know why, but... This is the same singer?
Yeah, this is the same singer, right? He won't be the same singer.
Oh, yeah. He's better now. Or whenever this was.
What is that?
Oh, Audio Slave.
Yeah.
That's an Audio Slave solo.
Well, when did this come out? It's right around the same time.
Did you hear Disturbed's new song?
Hey You.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very okay, I thought. I'm doing that thing where I hear the offbeat.
Oh, that's the whole fucking reason. This isn't the song. It's not the right song. Sorry.
But this is the one you were talking about first.
Yeah, but it's off of this album. Fuck, what is it called? Okay, so Rise.
Rise.
I'm telling you.
Different album, same.
It's the same album, and I'm telling you, you'll feel the guitar. The rhythm doesn't change, but you will feel the guitar stop accenting like the upbeat.
Okay, all right.
It's weird, but I think you'll know what I'm talking about here.
Hit me.
Feel it?
Type in Buddy Guy, Stay All Night. It's another one that messes me up. This one messes me up every time, and I've shown people who didn't feel anything weird at all, so we'll see which one you are. Stratocaster Buzz, my favorite. I've been playing with Strats lately, and it's buzzy. Right here. Oh! What is that?
That's good.
Now we're good, though. Everything else is normal. You can do it again if you want to hear it again.
Yeah, so what was that? Because that was weird.
So here's how I hear it. I'm going to do, like, he counts it off, so I mean, 2, 3, 4. This is how I hear it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and Those are offbeats, son. So, do it again, which means we'd have to count it like this. So I'm going to go, I'll go 2. I'll go 2. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I figured it out. It's years I've been listening to this album. I haven't been able to figure it out. But listen to the words. Pull off your clothes, throw them in the corner, and love me, girl.
Wow.
Love me, girl. Now fast forward to halfway through the song. So slop. There's a good scream. He has a Chris Cornell scream that's so good. I've probably showed it to you many times. What's that little logo? Is that a overheating situation? Nothing. I'm looking at a thing over here. Hold me tight. All right. Let's use this opportunity to take a break. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Taylor John Harden, and I'll be playing solo in Ashford Base Camp, July 29th. I'll be playing Shaken in Eatonville on August 19th and 20th. I'll be playing Rubens in Seattle on August 21st. I'm playing Off Camber August 26th. That's just off Camber. And I'll be playing Shaken in Eatonville again on August 27th. Hell yeah!
I wouldn't go. You fucking said! You fucking said!
It's really close.
Pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate.
I missed the button at first and I heard it. I was like, damn, you sounds just like it.
I like it when I peek. What are the new? That was the other question I had. What are the new bits?
There's only one new one.
Bites?
There should be some. I need to add Asia. I'll give her like a full. She's got plenty to choose from. There's
shit in my pants. Or what was it that you said?
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's so much. So here's the last 3 episodes.
Fill us with your hate.
And then here's last week's.
The one thing of.
That's all I have, but it's a perfect Aussie.
The one thing of.
You got to work on your Aussie. It's so good. I was editing it. I was like, oh my God, where's that coming from?
The one thing of.
The one thing of.
The one thing I've lost is my mind.
That was good. That was already better even.
Shen!
My mind.
Shen!
Where is it? My mind. I do
Yeah.
an accent. I do more of a Scottish accent.
On this new album, we had Zach Wow, but I wanted some others, so we put some other people in it.
Anyway, so that was cool. I wanted to tell you about this two people I met.
Ooh. Who'd you meet?
During a double I pulled on Saturday. First gig.
Okay. All right.
First
so
gig
gigs.
was Edgewood City Park. Does that sound right? Edgemont.
Oh.
Edgemont Park in Edgewood. There it is.
Is it right as you go up the hill? It's that new big old splash park thing?
No.
Water park?
No, it was just a regular old like a community center. It was big but small. Anyway,
Okay.
My stage was like I could see they had a dunk tank, they had a guy singing, they had
Okay.
food trucks, they had the police guy. First time ever, and I'm not just being hyperbolic, a cop looked me in the eye and said, "Hey, how's it going, man? How you doing?" I was like, "Great, how are you?" And he goes, "Awesome." And I was like, "Sweet." And he looked mean, but he was not mean. And I swear to God, I've never had that happen.
You've had some rough run-ins with the police.
I've had police look at me and give me this, which is cool, but I've never had a cop talk to me first in a polite way. Like go out of his way, because he was hired to do the thing or whatever. But I like that. So that was one good thing. He made me feel good. Not only that he was a cop, just because a person was like, "Hey man, how's it going?" No one else did that. So it wasn't even because he was a cop, I don't think. It was just like, that hasn't happened in a long time where someone like meant
Was
it
just
when they
being
said
nice.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was carrying my gear. I was sweating like a pig. I had to park like a mile away because I'm so stupid and I couldn't find a place to park. It said like handicap parking. I was like, I can't do it. And then they said there's vendor parking, and I drive down there and I see nothing. So I park down the street. It feels like a mile. Let's pretend it's a damn country mile. And I've got my big speakers. So I've got 2 to 3 trips. And so I'm sweating. I get to the stage and there's it says Zaniac. And I was like, that's not me. Anybody know where the stage is? I'm walking in circles. And then finally someone goes, "Yeah, it's right over there." Points to the basketball court where the Zaniac thing is. I go over there and I see a guy. Guy says, "What up?" I talk to this guy for a second. We get plugged in. He's a juggler, professional jugglist. And I'm opening for him. I'm opening for the jugglist Zaniac. And so I'm like, tight. So he's practicing his juggling while I'm like setting up my stuff. And I'm like, this is tight. And he's like, yeah, I used to do. I asked him what kind of gigs he did. He's like, I used to do all kinds of gigs. Now mostly just like day gigs, like libraries and schools and stuff. And I was like, that's tight. And he goes, yeah, because I'm done at night. No evening gigs anymore. I was like, that's where it's at. And I was like, that's why I like this gig right here. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m., baby.
Hold on.
It's a lot of information to intake.
Did you say library gigs?
Yeah. Yeah. I actually
What?
haven't thought about it yet.
You're supposed to be quiet.
He's juggling.
What's he juggling?
Juggling.
Cotton balls?
Yeah.
You got to be quiet.
Juggling them whispers.
What?
I don't know. I think it's like school.
How did you not read into the library gigs?
Laugh. Go ahead. Laugh at your own joke. Go ahead. Give it a good one.
Dude, come on. No, but like I'm
prelude.
See?
Punch right in the face.
Was it that one? You fucking said! You fucking said! Are they all the same? They fucking said!
That one you blow your voice out so hard. That's the one. That's the one. There it is, dude. Excuse me. Say your joke again.
Wait, did you say library gigs? No, that's not the fucking joke.
Fucked up.
All right, one more time.
Classic case of not
Did you
listening.
Just, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Wait, did you say library gigs?
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Didn't ask.
How do you not read into the library gigs?
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Myers will be at the Comedy Improv.
Nice.
That was supposed to be longer, but I forgot to cut it
I
short.
was like, that felt a little awkward. There you go.
Stephen Myers is a
see my
super good
stand-up.
comedian.
Bunch of dad jokes.
He'll be doing 2.5 hours of dad jokes.
Oh my God, that's too much.
4 hours of dad jokes.
What is the standard for a stand? I feel like it's like an hour, isn't it?
An hour is long, and I haven't watched a full hour in a long time, but I did just watch one, but I'm blanking on the name. If I remember it in post, I'll put her name up. Immediately, the joke was very like
Her?
yeah,
How long did she talk about her vagina?
none of it.
None of it?
I don't
you need
think.
you need to tell me her name.
It was really good. No, it was just like objectively good. I don't think it was like because she was a chick or because
Yes.
she wasn't. Or
So
wasn't.
I need to know the name. I'm so
forget.
tired of the lady comedians with their vaginas. Oh, my vagina is this.
I know. Well, I don't want to hear the guy talking about his dick all the time either.
Yes,
so.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like, why? Why do
talk
the
about
ladies,
shit
Yeah.
already.
Why do the ladies just go to their vagina?
Yeah.
Ladies can be funny.
Yeah.
Asia's funny. She
chick
was
was funny.
funny the entire time we were on the podcast. She didn't talk about her vagina one time.
Right. Right.
I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it. I'm so tired of it.
But yeah, I don't.
So I need that name.
I'll get it. I think it
need
was on
that name.
Netflix. Allison picked it, and then I came in like right as she picked it, so I didn't see the name. Yeah, I don't remember the name.
Nikki Glazer. She's the fucking worst
You
about
don't
it,
like
dude.
her at all.
Dude,
I don't listen to her, but-
her whole fucking hour is just, oh, I fucked this guy and it was awkward. Ugh.
You're sexist for not liking that.
I don't care. I don't fucking care. It's not funny. It's not funny. I don't care if you throw in like some shit. Like that's fine. But
Right.
dude, it's like
Right.
whole hour. The only funny thing that she said it wasn't even her stand up, but she was on a talk show.
Yeah.
And she's like, she said, yeah. So I adopted this dog, and like. You could tell that like the dog was abused because I did it.
Oh, that's good. That's a good joke.
It's the only funny thing I've
That's
ever
redeeming,
heard.
though. She is a funny, objectively
it's the
funny
only
person.
funny
but
thing I've heard Nikki Glazer
An
say.
hour of comedy is hard.
It's the
man.
only funny thing.
Tom
it is.
Segura's-
And I could never do it, but as a fan, I get to be judgmental and say that they're not funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah. You can just say,
Yeah.
you fucking said.
I get to fucking say!
Clip that. Be using that. I've been looking for a fourth one. I get to fucking say that was authentic. That was good. And that's why you need these clips, samples to be authentic, you know?
Yep.
The
It's
best
the only
part
way
about
to make them authentic.
the only way is
it's
just to
in
say
the
'em.
moment. Just like you fucking said. It was just like I like it when I peek. You fucking said.
That was good.
I feel like that was like right on. Where is it? I don't know where it's at.
scroll. It's like
You fucking said.
forgot the inhale.
Oh.
It's a full just chest breath.
It really is. See.
Punched right in the face.
See.
Punched right in the face.
Fucking dog! Fucking said!
This is a good one.
Fucking dog!
So loud.
I like so what I like about that one is the little at the end.
Let's hear it, dog.
Fucking dog!
I've never listened to that.
Fucking dog!
Oh yeah, it's your there's words.
Scott Stapp does that shit.
Yeah, there's a words for like when you start the note, the length of the note, and then the end of the note. The glottal attack or the onset and the offset. At least the onset for sure. Offset sounds
so
about right.
Stapp's best example is "'Cause you stand here with me."
On and on we sing.
I can't do this.
Because you stand here with me.
Yeah.
I used to listen to that and just be like, whoa, that's...
Yeah. That's the only part I can do.
good shit, man. Let's drink these beers.
Mm-hmm. You fucking said! That is a lot of air that I took in.
I get to fucking say.
Yep. That's the new one. I'm going to, by the time that this podcast dies, you're going to have this whole pad filled up with my shouting.
Which will be great for our sequel podcast, BandHouse Roadcast podcast, where we listen to our samples and only talk about our samples.
We're gonna make enough
that like that.
We're gonna make enough samples to have another podcast about our fucking samples.
You guys like podcast shenanigans and feet? Dude, you guys are getting free foot right now. I shouldn't be just giving my feet away for like that.
Oh, dude,
I'll cut that out in
dude,
post.
Feet are huge.
More than tits. You're getting more for your feet than your tits.
No.
Yep. I put money on it. Everybody's got tits, but even people with good tits got weird feet. I'm struggling. I have no reason, but
there is a thing where like
feet are worth more. I guarantee you.
You can get paid to, like, not us, but like women can get paid to send pictures of their feet. No, not me. I have the worst feet of all time.
I've got like a gross like thing on it that I could. But it's all about the editing and like angles and stuff. I'll just get around the shrooms,
Ask your brother. He will, to this day, stand by. It was my talon toenail that ruined your
the Myers talon. Aaron's got one. Remember when he had one too? Y'all have talons, son. Aaron's was from something crazy. Maybe he still has it.
We were at, it was at Lincoln Rock.
Which talon? Yours or his?
It was my talon.
Okay.
And there was this your dad bought this huge, it was the relaxation station, this big fucking inner tube, but it wasn't like a boat thing. It was just it floated on the water and you sat in it. It had cup holders.
It's like a floatcella situation.
Yeah. I can't believe you don't remember this. Maybe you weren't there.
Sometimes I wasn't there, dude.
Yeah, sometimes you weren't. So, but anyway, your dad brought it to Lincoln Rock and huge inner tube.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, like, it was me, Carolyn. So Carolyn's sitting across from me, I think.
Carolyn's his wife.
Is how it worked. And Cameron was still with big tits. Anyway, so
that's what they say.
I don't know. We were playing this game. I don't know. Anyway, so we're playing this game. We're horsing around on the fucking inner tube, and all of a sudden the inner tube just, and we're in the water.
Does it like surround you and you get engulfed in it or anything?
Yeah. Well, I mean, so the little island that we go to at Lincoln Rock, Turtle Island. You know what I'm talking about. You boat over to the island.
Yeah.
So we're just sitting on shore.
Do a little day camp. That's some of the funnest stuff right there.
Yeah. So we just sink, but you're like whatever. You're on land, but you're in water.
Right.
So I don't know. I was like, sometime just shortly after, like Cameron was just like, "That's what fucked it up. Look at your fucking talon of a toenail. That's what got it."
You clipped the fucking you. It was you. You were the problem.
It was me.
It was
he
the talon.
pointed out my talon.
It was the old Myers talons.
I got the talons. I don't know, man. I really try to be good about clipping my toenails.
I understand.
I talon out.
I used to cut them into like points, like triangles, and then I would just cut everybody with just my feet, and then I eventually started cutting them straight on, and now they're just like big squares with two sharp edges. I just don't know what to do from here,
I think you have to file them. That's the only way. You just have to file them.
Oh, yeah. I've never tried to file them before.
Yeah, you have to file them. But that's so much work. And,
I'm not gonna
dude,
file 'em.
Nobody looks at my feet. Ain't nobody looking at my feet.
Yeah.
Nobody is.
I'm going to do the same thing with my toenails that I did with my loan registration and not file it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had an active thought today because I was wearing sandals at the splash park that we took Hendrix to. I had an active thought. I was like, I bet people are pretty grossed out by these fucking feet.
You're
right
grossing
now.
Everyone at the splash park out?
Yeah.
Duh.
And I was just like, dude, I bet some people are really unhappy about seeing my feet right now.
Did you have to talk to people?
Hey, I'm sorry about my feet. We got to get my son. He's got to get some water on. It's hot out. Sorry.
Like as a band moves into a new house, you got to go talk to the neighbors. Listen,
we have
nasty toenails. We have a bunch of nasty.
Feet. These are my feet. I'm working on it, but that's how it's going to be.
I'm legally obligated to tell you that I have disgusting feet. I have to do it by law.
So anyway, I don't know. Yeah, they're just gross. You could easily fix. I kind of
BandHouse pedicures.
No, it's not a pedicure. I'm past a pedicure, dude.
Oh, too far gone.
Yeah, I'm at the point where, and I think
Pop those puppies out. Let's take a look.
No, come on, don't do that.
Don't you want views?
Kind of.
Funny that you said that. All right, what do we got here?
They're all yellow. And they were all yellow.
That's what that song's about.
Look at my toes. Look how they scratch you. Oh, yeah.
And all the things that you
I don't think the camera caught my gross feet, to be honest with you.
That's fair. They didn't look like abnormally gross. Nothing worth any money.
Yeah, no. It's not gross enough. It's not like that.
It's not pretty enough, not gross enough. It's
remember that?
You get a 5 out of 10 probably on a foot rating.
You remember that episode of Bam, Viva La Bam, with Don Vito's gross ass toe, and
I bet. I don't really do, but I do.
They take it out. It's
yeah.
fucking disgusting. It's
not
like that. But anyway, yeah, I think my move now is I gotta get and I think this. I don't know. I don't want to fucking call Aaron out, but I think he had some shit just cut off at some point.
Nice, because I thought it's better now.
He cut his fucking toe.
You're allowed. It's not shame. You're
not
allowed
his toe, but his toenail. He just fucking almost took a Dremel and just fucking cut half of his toenail.
You're allowed to cut stuff off.
Just to
I need
start
to
over.
Cut this mole off, dude. But it's part of me now. The camera probably can't see it, but
that is disgusting. That looks like you could just squeeze it and pop it.
Ugh, scary. Allison's nephew, he's just obsessed with me, and he found my mole. He's like, "Hey, Taylor." I was like, "What?" He's, "What's that?" And I was like, "That's my mole."
Dude, I love kids.
They don't get it. He's like, "Is it okay?" He somehow intuitively knew that moles could have cancer because he was like, it's really concerned for me. I was like, "No, it's fine. It's never grown or anything."
One of the biggest crimes of the universe is the fact that kids don't know how good they are.
I know. It's a damn shame.
It's a damn shame, dude. Dude, we had these 2 kids at the splash park again. These 2 kids came up to us today, and they just start talking to us.
Wow.
It was, so they walked up, and I forget what their icebreaker was. It was
God, I would never do that as a kid.
Dude, yeah, he walked right up. Carolyn's got a thing. Kids love Carolyn.
Okay,
so they always talk to Carolyn. So she's got whatever. I don't know what it is. There's certain people that
she's a mom and a teacher, so she's really good with kids.
It's not that.
It's intuitive.
I don't know. It's almost like there's a scent to them because
I'm one of them. I think I'm one of them for sure.
I know 2 people. That kids are just drawn to. So you are too?
Make that 3.
Okay, so 3. So
I'm 12 for 12 on little kids. They all love me.
I'm not one of them. Most kids are semi-skittish of me.
Because listen to my voice. Safe. I have a safe voice. Make yours. Do it. Here, wait.
I have friends that have like real balls.
Nobody would kids would hate that voice.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was an accident. I thought that was your voice.
I'm not I don't know. Kids tend to be a little bit skittish of me. Carolyn is the complete opposite. Kids love Carolyn, and I guess kids love you. And I know one other person, and this is why it baffles me because he's taller than I am.
Yeah,
he's like this big, lanky, giant dude. He's one of my parents' friends, and I've never actually seen it in action, but they talk about it all the time. Like this guy, his name's Terry. This guy. He'll get on a plane wherever he goes, man. Kids just go to him because I don't know. He's just got that thing about him. I don't know what it is, but that's just it. It's not a height thing. He doesn't. I mean, I feel like his voice is pretty low. Maybe not as low as mine, but it's definitely on the lower side.
Right.
So there's a lot of similarities of me and him, but kids don't gravitate to me, but they gravitate to him.
Really?
And then the complete opposite, Carolyn is much shorter, and and kids love her.
It's just something.
Anyway,
it's got to be something. The smell, the energy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I assume mine is because I'm not really an adult yet. I don't have any responsibilities.
I don't know.
You're a parent, so maybe Carolyn.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. But these
something about
dude,
you.
These kids ran right up to Carolyn and they started talking about like, well, we're over here. My parents are right there. They're under the covered area, and do you like Mario? And like they started just talking about Mario.
Another
like,
thing, Mario is hot still.
Yeah, Mario's
40
never
years,
going away.
Mario's hot.
Mario is never going away.
30 something years,
It's-
40 years.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
Mario's
staple.
crushing.
Well, all their games are good.
Yeah, they need to make it like
Best thing about Mario,
yeah.
any Mario game. Look
Fun
at
to
Smash
play.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Look at Smash Brothers. Look at Mario 64. Look
Even
at
their shitty like
Mario Odyssey.
pandering games like Mario Tennis 2 or something like that. You know what I mean? Those are all
Whatever.
good.
Mario Kart, Mario Tennis,
So fun.
Mario Party.
Mario Party.
They're all fun to play, but also they're also very mechanically sound.
Right. They're solid.
Yeah.
They're solid. Babies.
Mario 64. Dude, you ever played Mario Odyssey?
I've seen people play it.
Mario Odyssey, for one, is very visually pleasing, but two, is super fun to play.
Really?
Super fun to play. I need to get back on my Switch. I got a Nintendo Switch.
Itch that Switch itch.
The Switch itch.
Got that Switch itch. I sold my Switch for that guitar we were complimenting earlier, the Ginger.
Yeah, that's right. If I had an opportunity to get a Gibson
I
Les
know.
Paul,
I was like, I'll get a Switch again when it's cheap.
yeah, if I had an opportunity to get a Gibson Les Paul for a Nintendo Switch, I'm probably taking the Paul,
Take the Paul.
especially because it's not a fucking Epiphone.
Yeah, dude. If you like Epiphone, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're not the real thing.
Yeah, you're a wannabe. There was this guy on TikTok, and he made the most heartfelt. He's like, guys, I know this may not be a lot to you, but this is my guitar. I bought this guitar because I wanted to learn guitar, and I just feel like you guys don't have to shame me because it's not a actual Gibson. It's only a Gibson Studio. And I was like, oh, it's a Gibson Studio. You're good. And I went, at least it's not an Epiphone. Boom. Roasted again, bitches, on a different profile. And he was like, I know, right? And I was like, get it.
So good.
I know.
That is so good.
I've spent
You're kind of becoming an internet troll a little bit.
it's kind of satisfying.
You got some troll on you. Mm-hmm. I think it's good in a way. I have like completely flip flopped. I used to hate internet trolls, but now I'm like, I kind of get it a little bit. It's just funny. It's just a funny thing.
Only if it's funny. I don't want to be mean. A lot of my first instincts are mean.
Your comment that you made is a very,
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very reasonable level of troll.
Yeah.
Where like it gets some blood boiling a little bit, but
Right.
it's not going to kill anybody, right?
If all you can afford is an Epiphone, then you should be buried up to your head in sand and have your whole family throw rocks at you until you're dead.
Also, I think you get it because you've been in the place where you couldn't afford a Gibson, right?
Fuck yeah. I'm in a place right now where I can't afford one. Good thing I bought one when I couldn't afford
when I had the money, right?
Yeah, when I barely had the money. I'm glad I used it.
I know. I've had those guitars. Man.
I'm opportunistic with my Switch.
I know. I should
Switch
have.
trade.
I should have been more opportunistic. A lot of my money is locked up now, but yeah. The one that what's funny is it's not even a Gibson. The one that got away was that Fender Strat.
What Strat? My blue one that got away? Or what you?
No, I have a Fender Strat that got away.
What happened? Tell that.
So Carolyn was going to be working all day and I had the day off. And this was when Carolyn she lived in Seattle and I was up there a lot of the time.
Right.
So she had an apartment up there. So I forget the whole thing, but she was going to be gone like all day. And somehow I ended up just in Seattle. Maybe we had like a thing later, like it was our anniversary or something. So I was just hanging out there all day. I don't know. So anyway, I conjured up a plan. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take a bus. Nice. Fuck yeah. That's 2 beers. This was a 2-beer cast. I should have brought... Oh, we're out, actually. Never mind. That was the last of it. That moon and then those 3 Roniers were the last of it.
Well, I wasn't going to drink anyway, so we're good.
Yeah. Anyway, so I conjured up this plan. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. I wanted to get some Turtle Beach headset for Xbox.
TV.
So I was like, I'm gonna go to this Target downtown Seattle. I'll walk around.
Sorry.
You muted me.
I was trying to mute myself because I'm having a burp attack.
So I ended up in the Seattle Guitar Center, and So I was like, whatever. Let's go to Guitar Center. I'll fuck around. I'll look at some shit.
Yeah.
And I ended up just having this Stratocaster in my hand, playing it. I feel like through a Black Star amp.
Cool.
For whatever reason. But dude, it was one of the ones that they must have, the luthier there or whatever, had just, you know how they have to like, yeah, like Ron, like, because he must do just like string changes on like the shit that's hanging on the wall.
Yeah, they're usually the ones that are really used and really bad strings.
Yeah, and he's got to be doing setups on them and shit too, right?
Yeah, he'll do on new ones too if they're not good.
Well, that Fender Strat must have been recently touched by a luthier, or it had just gotten to that shop because it was perfect.
Yeah,
I played it.
Should have bought it.
It was an HSS, which is I know Strat people probably hate me because it's not a HSS.
I feel like I'm trolling people when I say I like SSS, but I mean it because a lot of people like the humbucker because of the spanky spank. There's going to be even parties. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, yeah. So
but we cover them both. We're a good spread. You got bass, I got tenor. You got H, I got S.
Yeah. So if I ever buy a Stratocaster,
you got herpes, I have gonorrhea.
It would be
perfectly
HSS.
timed.
AIDS.
Totally didn't wait too long to tell that joke at all.
Those are all bad
AIDS,
jokes.
AIDS is not.
AIDS is
as
okay.
bad.
AIDS has been around for a while, right? Get that whole Freddie
So is
Mercury
cancer.
syndrome.
Freddie Mercury syndrome, dude. That'd be what
Was that bad?
How come some diseases? I already know the answer. Less common. I was gonna say somewhere like ALS was named after.
ALS. What's ALS?
The water bucket challenge. Remember that? For Lou Gehrig's disease, the baseball player Lou Gehrig had it. But then so did Jason Becker, guitar player, one of the best guitar players that ever was / never got to really go farther than his 20s.
Because Magic Johnson was like the first to get. Well, he was like the big guy with HIV.
Yeah, but so many people
You
had
don't want
HIV.
to call it Magic Syndrome because then everyone's gonna want it.
I'm gonna call this episode Magic Syndrome, though.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't make it sound good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you can't call
You
it.
can't do Magic Syndrome. How do I get that?
Yeah.
So, and like you can't name it after Freddie Mercury because there's already mercury poisoning.
Oh yeah.
So he was already taken.
Your butt got mercury poisoned. I made my first YouTube tutorial video today.
Oh,
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I filmed. I just filmed it all, and I did guitar theory for beginners, the major scale.
Oh wait, hold on. I didn't finish my thought. If I was ever gonna buy a Fender Strat, it would be an HSS Strat.
Oh, right.
And I love that Strat, and I totally could have bought that Strat, but I didn't, and I should have.
Oh, I gonorrhea'd your way out of that story, which is good that you reminded yourself, or that you remembered rather, because I had a Strat that got away too. My Nana, shout outs to Nana. Everybody loves Nana.
Oh, I've heard this story.
She
This
got
is
a deal
not
on a
fun.
guitar from one of her friends' friend or something. Like she said, you should come over and tune someone's guitar. Someone got a guitar. They need you to help tune them. Would you mind coming over and tuning it and like showing them some stuff? And that's something that I do, being the family guitar player. Shout out to my Uncle Chris, being the other family guitar player. He knows what I'm talking about. You're going to get... You know what I'm talking about. You're the only one, right? Or no, your uncle.
Dude, I miss playing with Chris, man.
Oh, yeah. Chris is good. We'll get Chris on this podcast.
Chris is a fucking badass.
He's a beast
bro.
of a guitar player.
Oh, my God.
He's played solid shred for...
He's like the
Since he was
best.
5 or
He is
something.
the best person to gig with because,
He
dude,
knows.
he's a fucking rock, and he can take the lead on so many songs.
Yeah. That's what I try to do when I do things. Like when you're playing bass.
You do that too.
When you play bass, that's how I felt when I played with him. I literally was playing bass like, oh, I think he's on it and going to go to a D now. D.
Well, like we all have a great because like Chris knows so many songs, so he could just turn to be like, yeah, it's just a 1-5. It's a 1-5-4-1. So just fuck around on that. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I usually say that and then I say, and then the chorus has got some stuff. That's what I say.
Yeah. But like Chris, and I think the other thing that you and Chris do really well is the fact that you've both been teachers. Mm-hmm. So you can like, you so easily can like put your mind in the other person, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know where they're at, so you know what they need to hear.
Sometimes, yeah. That's
Right.
hard to do with a video, which I will get into, but I do want to finish this Strat story.
Yeah. Anyway, so Strat
And then we'll get
story,
into that.
and then your YouTube tutorial.
Yeah, because it was a hurdle, that YouTube video that I filmed today. I'm glad I did it. So I go over to tune this guitar, and everybody's smiling. There's a bunch of people there, but Nana always has a bunch of people over. That's like a thing. Like I know, like I don't feel weird at all yet. Like it's totally normal. But there are a little bit more than normal. It's like 6 p.m. in winter, so it's dark, you know. Everybody's looking at me, hey, how's it going? Blah, 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 blah. So-and-so brings out the guitar. I think it was John, bass player of Junk Science. John brings out...
John.
I think it was John.
I ran into John.
If not, he was there. Really? Where?
At Northwest Trek. I ran into John.
With
Yeah.
were you guys both with your fams?
Yeah, so we took Hendrix to Northwest Trek just to walk around, and then fucking
Because the San Diego Zoo
there was John.
and the SeaWorld
He was
wasn't
right there.
enough.
Yep. Well, this was before that.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
This was like a day
Nice.
off, and Karen was just like, I don't know, let's just do something. Let's go to Northwest Trek.
Well, how's
So
he
we
doing?
went-
I haven't talked to him in forever.
I didn't talk to him much, but he was
just like,
doing
"What
good.
up?"
Yeah, I'm awkward when I run
We'll get
into
John
people.
on here.
I don't like running into people.
Me neither, but we'll get him on here and it'll be tight.
Yeah.
It'll be planned.
I am the worst to run into in public because I will dodge you at all costs because I don't
Same.
have anything to actually say to you.
Samesies. Most of the time.
Yeah, I actually.
It's like going to the mall when you're in high school.
yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm going to run into somebody I know.
Dude, I don't know why I just get this weird anxiety about it. So if you know me and you see me in public and you're like, what the fuck? And you see me, see you, and then it's like we still don't talk, it's because I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, he's got his disclaimer right here.
I don't want to. I don't have anything to say to you. I'm not interesting. I'm not an interesting person. So just come on, just play this game with me. Where we didn't see each other. Can I tell you another story? We can cut any shit out, right? We've already gone way over.
Yeah.
I got another story that I got to tell you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're trying to get to your YouTube shit, but
We'll get there.
now
I got it.
I got to get. This is like kind of funny. So there's a gas station right by my house, and it's like late at night. I'm stopping by there to get, I don't even know, beer. I don't even know.
Munchies.
Whatever it was late though. I remember
Rockstar
it
and
being
Snickers.
dark. I walk in, so I'm in line to buy whatever the fuck it was for me to buy. Maybe
Yeah.
it was that. Maybe I was on my way here. And
Yeah.
dude, the guy in front of me, I know 100%. I went to high school with him. I know him. I know his name. And you're him and I'm
Okay.
me.
What's up, dude?
That's how far away we are. No, I didn't say anything. And
He didn't say anything either?
He saw me see him, and I saw him see me. Like I kind of just like went on my phone, and I'm like, whatever. I'm on Facebook. I don't see anything. God, I don't want to fucking talk to you. God damn it. Fuck. Because there's like two people ahead of us, so it would have to be a pretty good lengthy conversation before he buys his shit and he gets the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a point where the conversation dies and now we're just in that dead silence.
Could be long.
Which somehow I feel like is worse than what I'm doing, which is pretending like I don't see him. And like literally, I'm on my phone like this.
That's worse.
Like somehow I'm so enthralled with my phone that I don't fucking see this person that's like looking right at me right here. That I know. Because I just don't want to. I ran into him in public.
You're not the only one. That's all I'll
to.
say. You're not the only one that would do that.
Well, and the worst part is, so it was like, I saw him see me the first time.
Yeah.
But then he did like a turnaround to try to be like, dude, like I'm here. Like,
He tried to do the normal
fucking
thing
see me?
and
Like,
say, what up, dog?
Like
And
he
you
turned
were like
around
this.
to like confirm. He's like, dude, this guy is straight up fucking ignoring me right now.
Oh, it was bad.
Because
What's his
normally,
name?
if
Shout him out.
his name is Troy.
He's probably watching right now.
His name is Troy. And I'm sorry, dude. You were a cool dude in high school, and it's nothing personal. I fucking hate running into people in public. I fucking hate it.
That's fair. So do I.
I ran into my own fucking grandpa in public one time, and it was like we gotta keep it short. No, I talked to him, but it was like a short.
We gotta keep this moving.
It was like nope.
Speaking of keeping this moving, let me get to this.
Yeah. All right. Sorry.
I'm gonna retell this story. Okay, so one time my nana hits me up and says, "Hey, John needs help tuning his guitar." We're just gonna say John. It's whatever. John needs help tuning his guitar, and maybe you could show him how to play it a little bit. I know you already know how to play, John. Just help me with my story here. So I go over there. There's a bunch of people. That's normal. Nana's usually got a bunch of people over. It's a family house. Everybody's having a good time. I get there. It's 6 p.m. It's dark. Everybody's kind of looking at me as I walk in. I feel like it's my birthday or something. And John comes around the corner with a guitar and goes, "Here you go." And I go, "Oh, is this the beast? This is the axe? I'll show you how to do." I go into full Jack Black mode. I'll show you how to rig-a-dig-a-doo with this guitar. Hello, you've got a guitar. And so now I grab this beautiful blue HSS maybe or SSS, because in my head, it doesn't matter. Because as soon as I had it in my hands, I was like, ooh, whoa, dude. And I was thinking, what is happening? Like, why does this kid have such a nice guitar? And then I'm like, all right, it seems like it's pretty in tune, but you want to plug it in? He goes, "It's yours." And I was like, "Yeah, let's plug it on in." I brought an amp. I'm like, "Let's plug it in." "Wait, what?" He goes, "It's yours." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?" And then everybody was like, "We got you this sweet guitar for your birthday or whatever." And I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. It's like a family. It's like the family is a family friend of all of ours. So we,
Is that Trina?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's a video of me pulling the guitar out. So anyway, I played this guitar for a gig and a half, or a week and a half and a gig, and then like RJ goes, "Where'd you get that guitar?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, my nana got it for me. There were stickers on it. It didn't have a case though." Like I just started explaining all the readiest red flags of a stolen guitar. I was like, "We didn't know who it's from. We got it for real cheap and it's real nice." And then like he goes, "Dude, Ted Brown's looking for a guitar like that." And I go, "Oh," because not only immediately do I know he's right and it's a stolen guitar, just because of all the red flags I just described to him out loud. And I was like, "Oh no!" And not now. I've told a guy who knows it's stolen, so I have to give it back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Now RJ knows, and I'm like, "Oh, I can't just be like, RJ, don't tell anybody." That puts him in a weird spot.
Right.
And plus, it's a stolen guitar. If it was Guitar Center, I'd for sure give it back. It was Ted Brown. I wanted to not give it back just because they've been assholes to me in the past. But again, no shade to Ted Brown, because this was an individual person, not a corporation that did me wrong. So anyway, my point being is I gave it to RJ and then he gave it back. Or no, I gave it back to the lady who we got handled. It got given back and I miss it because it played so well.
Yeah.
Maple neck.
That's
blue, like a shiny sonic blue. Like little.
That's way sadder than my story.
I had it for like a week. Yeah, it was so sad.
Yeah, because you had it. It was yours.
I know.
And then it got taken away from you. There's
footage of me playing it. Let's wrap this thing up so we can get to some practice. But I did a tutorial about scales, and I'll show it to you sometime when it's done editing. Because I don't have anything.
This must have stemmed from the Justin conversation about music theory. Like, did you go through like Ionian, Dorian,
no,
Phrygian,
I kept it simple and I just did major scale. I just did like whole, whole, half. Do it in C, circle the fifth. Do it in the key of G, do it in the key of D, and really look and show how. I'm going to hopefully it makes sense, but I don't know. But send some emails if you have any questions, comments, concerns to bandhousepodcast@gmail.com, and subscribe that comment button, and we'll see you next time.
Bitch.